We're back. Separate show. Try and keep them things separate. Y'all see the title though. So the reason for this show is, well, Yahya Abdul Mateen is gonna be playing Wonder Man. Avengers Assemble. Wonder Man, Simon Williams is showing up, but Simon Williams ain't showing up like he's showing up in the MCU. And there's some questions, fair questions in regards to that. A lot of people have asked about it and everything. Well, some people have asked about it. So what I'll say is this, because heroes are heroes. Major, minor, minor, major. Heroes are heroes. The superhero game, by and large, is a game that you see it for what it is, you understand it for what it is, thus you can move like you're supposed to. It is a industry, by and large, where the majority of the fans are white. Okay, cool. That's fine. Because when we say white, sometimes we act like white doesn't appeal. But if you look at world history, we've all interacted with one another. So it's safe to say, if you create a white character, just because that character is white doesn't mean that character can't appeal to other demographics, right? Okay, cool. So you have characters that were created by white writers, white creators that appeal to more than just white people. Okay. But those people deserve to be represented too. And if you're smart, you're going to make characters. So the first character is going to be a white male. The second character is going to be a white female. Then you need to fill out your supporting cast, right? Cool. So there's going to be an Asian, one, Latino, one, gender to be determined, black, one. That's how. Native American, one. And then we're going to fill out with more European Caucasian characters. Understanding what they did, wanting to appeal to a broader audience, comic book companies took two different routes to offset this. They either created original characters, but then are you going to stick behind those original characters? And are those original characters pandering to a group or actually representing the group? It's two different things. Or you could swap a character out, race swap a character. I've never been a fan of that because of the slippery slope on the other side. Just create an original character. The most confusing time I've seen this done was when Barry Allen, now we just need to be mindful of some things. I came in with Barry, but there's a generation older than me. Their Flash is Jay Garrick. It's not Barry, it's Jay. Well, I had Barry, and in high school, I watched Barry take a dirt nap. Crisis on Infinite Earth. Like, he took that dirt nap in high school. I didn't get Barry back till I was a grown-ass man. He gave me Wally. But it got me used to Wally because Wally was my kid Flash. That was my kid Flash. Wally West. Yeah, his first name was Wallace, but Wally West. That was my kid Flash. Now, I don't know when, where, why. I got Bart Allen from the future. That was Impulse. He wasn't Kid Flash. I don't know why. I did not ask for this. I didn't. Somewhere, now I've been known Iris West was white with red hair. I never had a problem with that. I never had a problem with that. I didn't. And we know how successful Wally was as the Flash, because that's him on the Justice League cartoon. That's not Barry. For some strange reason, we came out with the Flash TV show. We did. Iris has only been black on the live action in animation. She's never been black in the comics, which makes the whole 52, the new 52, where we got Wallace West, I still can't explain that. So I got Wally West and I got Wallace West. You know what that was from the CW? Because of the fandom that old boy generated over there. But they didn't get rid of, oh, no, hell no. Yeah, Wally was gone. Bart replaced him as the Flash. But when they brought him back. And do you know why they brought Wally back? Because nobody was buying that stuff about Wallace. White folks wasn't buying that about Wallace. Black folks wasn't buying that about Wallace. I'm talking about comic book fans. See, our Wally West, my age, look at what our Wally West is, the cat who used to be the Kid Flash. He got red hair. They've been trying to get rid of him for a minute. Gen X won't let him go. No, that's our Flash. We watched him grow up. We watched him be on the Teen Titans. We did. We watched him grow from a kid to a man. And we watched him take over the mantle of the Flash when he wasn't that fast. Yeah, we know there was a time when he wasn't able to do the stuff that he's doing now. That's our Flash. And when I say our Flash, regardless of who we are, what ethnic group we belong to, no. You're not gonna replace Wally with Wallace. That's not gonna happen. You can try it, but no, it's Wallace. It's Wally. It's Wally. Okay. That's the Flash. Did I tell you Iris is black, live action and animation? Yeah, they spent that for even into, what was it? I just want you to know that in this comic, Iris white. She's not black in that comic. She white. Okay. Simon Williams. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why. But I know Simon Williams means something to somebody. He does. And let me say it like this. Maybe some people don't remember whatever. The best variations that the best versions of the Beast, Hank McCoy, and Wonder Man that we've gotten is when they were buddies. If you didn't read them stories because you're not old enough, no. Them two as friends, the adventures that they've had together, because it shouldn't work. Wonder Man and the Beast, Beast and Wonder Man, I might not talk about it, but damn, I can remember them stories. Yeah, that's the dynamic duo. There was a reason why they went to go get Simon Williams in the Krakoa run. Yeah, that wasn't just made up. No, they used to be just like that. If you saw Hank, you saw Simon. If you saw Simon, you saw Hank. Now, you know what's crazy? Every comic book fan that's my age knows that. You know who don't know that? Who thinks comic book fans don't care about that? It's the guy that's getting ready to give you the Wonder Man series. Because if he really gave a damn, if he really knew comics, the Beast would show up in that series. But see, he's not introducing Simon Williams into the MCU for the comic book fan. He's introducing Simon Williams into the MCU to pander to a demographic that's not checking for Simon Williams. Definitely not checking for Yahya Abdul-Mateen to play that role at all. But he's going to do it. And it's going to be some people out there that's chomping the bit. Just remember that you heard it here, that show is incomplete. The mutants haven't even made it over. No, we wasted Hank McCoy on the Marvels. That shouldn't have been where you saw Hank McCoy show up at if he was going to make his debut in the MCU. No, you should have seen him make his debut in Simon Williams, Hollywood Stuntman. That ain't got a better ring to it. Simon Williams, Hollywood Stuntman. Like every comic book fan would have got that reference, and you would have tuned into it and everything like that. And anyway, listen, not too much time, not going to do too much. Just some stuff you can't really address in a tweet because tweets you're working with limited characters. The reason for this video is to say this. I'm mindful about what I say. Like I said, Barry Allen and Wally West were my Flash. But I am aware of the fact that there are Jay Garrick fans out there. And regardless of how I feel about Jay Garrick's significance as the Flash, somebody else is going to feel different. And if I want them to be mindful of me, I do my best to be mindful of them, such as this one. Seeing how little respect folks gave to T'Challa, still give to T'Challa to this day, based on their opinion, their opinion, knowledge, it makes me sit back. It makes me think before I speak on a hero. Just because that hero might not mean that much to me, doesn't mean that hero doesn't mean that much to somebody else. And because that hero doesn't mean that much to me, I'm aware of the fact that there might be some things of significance in regards to that hero I might not be aware of. That's my brother right there. Bro. I get excited. I get excited. I ain't gonna lie. I don't talk to him every day. Y'all would think that we do based on, but we don't talk every day. And I love picking his brain for knowledge as well as my mentor, Mr. Smith. So it be some cats I can't wait to hear from, and he's one of them. Beast and Simon were best buds in the Avengers. Yeah, absolutely. So let me see, Groovy. I think they are trying to pander to casual blacks and other people of color don't know the material. It don't work. It don't work because them people of color, those other demographics, they don't go buy the merch. So yeah, my brother's in the house. Grand Mountain Tarot, my mentor. I get excited. I get excited because I like learning. What's going on? What's going on, Soul Star? What's going on? I like learning, and my brother is definitely somebody I can learn from, have learned from, continue to learn from, as well as Grand Mountain Tarot. So this ain't me trying to lecture. That's not what this is. It's just that Simon is Simon. Got done dirty. That whole Thor Ragnarok thing got reduced to a caricature. The dude got something to him. And when I say that, we can make fun of it all we want to, but his story It's got something to it. Who's his brother? Okay, well, Simon didn't start off as a bad guy. Okay. Became basically ion energy, right? Right. Okay, well, let me see here. The Grim Reaper's his brother. We got AIM involved. That means we got MODOK. It's not my fault that Kevin Feige don't know what the hell to do. But we got AIM and MODOK involved in it. He sacrifices his life, right, to save the Avengers after betraying them initially. Then he comes back. He suffers from PTSD. Like, we act like that's a joke, but hell, we just read this in Jonathan. Wasn't it some mutants from Krakoa suffer from PTSD because they could remember how they died? Okay, but he still goes out there and he's a hero. And then he's able to see past all the nonsense in regards to Hank. Hank is a mutant. Simon don't care. That's his best buddy. Blue furry dude. And Simon see past all that. That's his homeboy. Well, there are a lot of layers to that story that can be told. And he fights his brother who feels like the Avengers then turned to, wait a minute. Ain't his brain in the White Vision? Wait a minute. Wasn't Simon low-key in love with the Scarlet Witch? Then we have a love triangle there at one point. It was Simon, it was the Vision, and it was Wanda. It's a lot of layers of complexities to this, to him. I don't talk about him. I don't. But done right, not going to be done right. No, nobody, they're not going to do him right, so we already know that. But done right, though. But done right. If he wasn't done right, that's what it would be. So I just want to be mindful. And the reason why I try my best to be mindful is so I have equal energy. I'm going to respect yours, you're going to respect mine. Back in Avengers, my brother always dropping that knowledge. Zemo going to be in this? Nope. Back in Avengers 9, Zemo created him. Well, Feige messed up that route. See? There it is. Listen, this is my brother Jonte. I'm going to holler at y'all. But remember, when it's all said and done, let's just be mindful. Let's just be mindful. Other than that, I'm out. Take care of yourself. Shout out to the late, great Don Cornelius. Want to be able to talk to you, not about you. So till next time, my brother coming to y'all later on this evening, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. Make sure y'all got that. We wish you love, peace, and soul. What's going on?